In this TeamWork 5 Manager tutorial, I'm going to show you how to adjust your employees' privileges and SwapBoard settings for a specific location. To do that, go to your top menu bar and click on TeamWork. Then either select your enterprise or your location and choose Locations. Next, select your location. You should arrive at your location's information page. At the top of your chart, click on Employee. Now you should arrive at a chart with your employees' privileges listed on the left and their SwapBoard settings listed on the right. Right now, my employees don't have any privileges or SwapBoard settings because this is a new location. To add those, I can click on them. Under Privileges, I will give my employees the ability to view everyone's contact information by clicking this box, to view everyone's schedules, and everyone's leave. That way, when I add the SwapBoard settings, they will be able to look at these things to see who they can swap with. I do not want to give my employees the ability to see their pay at this time. Then, under Privileges, I do want my employees to be able to edit and change certain information in their TeamWork 5 profile. So I'm going to click the box next to Contact Information. That way my employees can update their own contact information. I don't want them to be able to change their scheduling parameters. I want to set those, so I'm going to leave that unchecked. I do want them to have the ability to enter in their own availability, so I'll check availability. Availability overrides, which means they can change their availability for one day. I do want my employees to be able to enter leave requests themselves. If I want my employees to approve their shifts, I would check that box. And if I want them to be able to cancel their shifts, I would check that box. But I don't want to give them that ability. So that's all of the privileges I can give my employees. Next, I need to decide on my SwapBoard settings. If I want to allow my employees to swap shifts, I need to click the box next to swapping/claiming shifts. If I want to give them the ability to trade and offer shifts, I need to check the next box. If I want my employees to enter in trade notes whenever they trade a shift, I need to check the box. If I, as the manager, want to approve every swap, I do need to require that manager approval. In this case, I don't need that. If I want my employees to be able to split their shifts, that way they could give a partial shift to someone else, I can check this box. And if I want them to be able to split empty shifts, I can check this box. Since I allow splitting shifts, I do need to set a minimum shift length in minutes. I don't want there to be any shifts on my SwapBoard that are shorter than 2 hours, so I will up this to 120 minutes. Next, I'm going to scroll down. Also under Swap, you have rules. These rules are for the autofill feature of your schedule. When you use autofill to automatically assign employees to your schedule, these are the rules that TeamWork 5 will follow in order to assign those employees. The swap lead time is in hours. If a shift occurs in less than 1 hour, they cannot swap that shift. I want there to be more than 1 hour's lead time, so I'm going to say 3 hours. I'm going to do the same thing for the empty shift lead time. Next, I need to decide if I want TeamWork 5 to enforce the maximum hours I've set. That will automatically be checked. Do you want TeamWork 5 to enforce the maximum days you have set? So the maximum days in a row someone can work. Do you want them to enforce the maximum shifts per day? That one I do, so I'm going to click that one. Should TeamWork 5 enforce the downtime and gap limits? And do I want TeamWork 5 to maintain skill level? That means, do I need my employees to have certain skills in order to work certain shifts? Next, I can set the maximum consecutive days an employee can work. In this case, I'll go ahead and put 10. And then if I allow shifts to overlap, I need to set that here. TeamWork 5 will automatically say that your employees can view the employee station and notes of any shifts that are offered up to the SwapBoard. So that means they can see who posted the shift, what station that shift is for, and any notes that the employee or manager might have added to that shift. If you like all of your changes, click Save at the bottom of the chart. A green save bar will appear next to the Save button, letting you know when this page was last saved. That's how you can adjust your employees' privileges and SwapBoard settings. To learn how to set and adjust the constraints for a specific location's autofill settings, check out the next video.